From the East Brunswick Jewish Center, I'm Rabbi Jeff Pivo. One of the most puzzling sections of the Torah is found in Parshat Chukat this week. God tells Moses that a person who comes into contact with the dead is ritually impure for 1 week and must remain outside of the Israelites' camp, and that during that week they are purified by the Kohen, the priest, dashing water on them that has been mixed with the ashes of a pure red cow on the 3rd and 7th day of the week. We could be forgiven for responding, huh? There are sages who explain this ritual in all its details, but there are a whole other set of commentators that go the opposite direction, trying to make the case that the ritual of the Parah Adumah, the red cow, is a command from God that defies rationality. According to this view, we should obey this law and others that seem equally irrational, kashrut is sometimes mentioned in this situation, out of love for God and the Torah. In fact, when the Torah itself refers to the statutes and laws that we are obligated to follow, some commentators understand those two words as meaning two distinct classes of mitzvot. Laws, they say, are those rules of the Torah which can be understood because of their obvious value. We all recognize that the prohibitions against murder and injury and theft are obvious and desirable laws for a just and functioning society. But the word statutes, the commentators claim, refer to those divine commands which are not so obviously understood and rational, like the ritual of the red cow, yet which are equally binding since they too are the word of God. Jewish tradition seeks to inculcate certain behaviors and beliefs which, when lived in a total and integrated system, lead to righteousness. At least some of our sages teach that even those things we cannot understand have a part to play in that process. Like a child whom we train to look both ways before crossing the street or to avoid touching a hot surface on the stove, long before they can understand the significance of those measures, God trains us to think and do things which we will not be able to comprehend in order to protect us and to train us to be moral agents in this world. It's possible that we will never understand the meaning of the dietary laws for existence in all of their depth, but that in no way detracts from the benefits of eating in a distinctively Jewish way. All the rest of our tradition follows this same logic. We might not always know why we are supposed to do something, but doing it creates a new reality that has a value all of its own, and which spurs us to think and to study further. Even when we come up short intellectually, we can find fulfillment through experience. From all of us at the East Brunswick Jewish Center, Shabbat Shalom.